I'd like to ask everybody to please find your seat, grab whatever it is you're drinking at the bar. The show's about to begin.
Right there. He's right in front of the stage. When he gets through, just tell him to take. Please take your seats. Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, athletes and our guests. Welcome to the 19th Annual WESPY Awards, presented by Barron Championship Rings and Daher Developments.
We're excited to be part of another amazing evening as we honor and congratulate athletes of the Windsor-Essex sports community. And we're very happy you could share this night with us. And to get things rolling, put your hands together because here's Dominic Papa.
So I'm going to be a lot slower this year because I'm moving a lot slower, so I apologize ahead of time. But thank you, everybody, for being here. What a night. So many special people every year when we have this. We got some new faces in the crowd tonight. I believe Fred Francis is here from the multicultural people. Are you here, Fred? I can't see you too well because I got a big brother. Stand up, Fred. So, awesome. Thanks for coming. We've got... Tal, I think, is here from the Tunnel Corporation. Are you here, Tal? Stand up. Okay. I don't think Mr. St. Pierre, Paul St. Pierre, he's still out of town, but Landscape Effects, Rochester Golf has come on board with us. We've had tremendous support. Some of our usual suspects, the bad guys are here, of course, like Richard Poliani, and he's always here to stir it up and cause trouble, but we love him just the same, and he's been a huge supporter and again contributing very well. So again, look through the program tonight and just look at the sponsors and try to remember to support them because they're supporting us. They're supporting our athletes and teams. These are the people that are making this possible. So make sure you support them every chance you get. Okay? Even Ted Daher, even though I don't like him very much. So. Teddy's great from Daher Developments. Yeah. Of course, another unbelievable sports year here in our community. We just keep racking up championships. We keep having super performances, and this makes our job tough with the WESPYs, but we wouldn't want it any other way, that's for sure, because that's what this is really all about, the best of the best. So I congratulate all the WESPY nominees, the teams that have made it this far. Yes, unfortunately, somebody's going to lose or not win the award, but you made it to the final three. That itself is a tremendous accomplishment because we have the best sports athletes teams in the country, by far. One other person I need to recognize here. No, it's not our speaker. But Sasho Swarovski. I grew up watching Sasho play soccer. And boy, this guy was a thrill to watch. So I'll announce it. It's already out, but we're renaming the soccer award in the name of Sasho Swarovski tonight. So. As I do every year at this time, I like to recognize a couple of our longtime partners, and we've got many, trust me, so I try to get a couple in every year. And this year we got a couple of real special ones that have been with us for a lot of years. So I want to first recognize, he's turned out to be a tremendous partner for the awards, but he's also let me bend his ear a little bit and just throw ideas at him. Sometimes he tells me I'm crazy and you're never going to get that done. I tell him to kiss my ass, but that's okay. I still love Trevor LeDrew, but Investors Group has just been a tremendous help to us here. And so I want to recognize Investors Group as a longtime sponsor. Trevor, please come on up.
Thank you.
Thank you. Did we lose our photographer? Oh, Gene's there. Oh, hi, Gene. All right, great. Thank you. Thanks, Trevor. All right. I want this. We'll do the second one. So one other group I want to recognize today, then we're going to get into the meat and potatoes here of the awards, well, they're very close to me. Unfortunately, he has to put up with my brother every day, but he tolerates them and he survives it every day, believe it or not. So they've been in the business of windows and doors for over 80 plus years now, and they're by far the best in the city. Nobody can touch their work. Nobody can touch their professionalism. So I'm going to bring up Scott Martindale from Martindale Window and Door. All right. I guess I should talk a little bit before I get off stage. Hey, Eric Vanderbroek's here tonight from the University of Windsor. Good to see you, Eric. Of course, Stephanie White, the hard-working athletic director, is with us. That's nice to see. The St. Clair gang is here, and I see my old buddy Ron Segan is still with us, so that's nice. We kind of went international this year, and it was a real tough negotiation. I have to thank Stefano in Italy, Cristiano, Massimiliano. They were all instrumental in putting this together. It took a lot of hard work. At times, negotiations were tough. On our side, we had nobody. We were just dumb. But no, we had Tom Serafimosky, my lawyer, who helped me out. We had Steve Benini was our interpreter because I didn't speak Italian, so Steve chipped in big time for us. And we had a couple other people helping us out. So it was took a while, but we got the deal done. One of the reasons why it took so long is this gentleman is so busy, but he's the best. He's simply the best. Everybody wants him, a piece of him. We were lucky enough to get him here. We're honored to have him here, and I'm looking so forward to listening to him later on tonight, but please give it up for Alessandro Del Piero. I'm sorry. Thank you, Alessandro. I don't want to forget Davide, his assistant, who's been with us for a couple of days now. He probably can't wait to get back to Italy after spending time with us. We brought him all over the place, but he's been great, and he's been a real trooper putting up with us for these last couple of days. Enough about that. Enough about me. I've got the two best in the back ready to start this thing rolling, so we're going to get right into our awards. Let's welcome the best two in the world, actually, Mark Knight and Patty Handysides.
Female Legacy Award recipient is Yvette Temple.
Please welcome from our presenting partner, Lucier Glove and Safety, Jim Lucier. Yvette was a dedicated player with Windsor West Little League from 1973 to 1982, helping her team win 3 pennant and playoff championships. She coached from 1987 to 1995, leading teams to District 5, pennant, and playoff titles. Since 1995, she's served on the board of directors with ongoing commitment. Yvette has received the Queen Elizabeth II Platinum Jubilee Pin and the King Charles III Coronation Medal for her contributions. She's also worked with Windsor West Little League to promote diversity through initiatives like First Catch, First Pitch, and continues supporting efforts to reintroduce softball to the league.
On behalf of Lucier Glove and Safety, everybody already knows the winner, but I got to read this card because I was told to. Yvette Temple, Windsor West Baseball, congratulations.
Female Legacy Award recipient, Yvette Temple.
Male Legacy Award recipient is Mike Whitehead. Please welcome from our presenting partner, Hotham Building Materials, Charlie Hotham and Andrea Hotham, along with the Male Legacy Award recipient, Mike Whitehead. Before his spinal cord injury, Mike Whitehead was an avid multi-sport athlete who enjoyed basketball, volleyball, hockey, soccer, and badminton. He was introduced to wheelchair rugby, and he quickly became hooked on the contact and the level of competition. And he made the national team just 1 year after his surgery. He's been a mainstay on Team Canada for the past 5 seasons, 2 silvers, 1 bronze, 6 world championships, 1 gold, 1 silver, and 2 bronze, and 3 Pan Am games with 1 gold and 2 silver. In 2021, he added coaching to his resume and enjoys sharing his experiences and knowledge with his younger teammates. He retired last year, but is still giving back to the community. He has joined the Rose City Riot Parisports Club and helps out the coaching staff. He's become a speaker and ambassador for the sports, traveling and sharing his insights all over North America. I understand Mike isn't here tonight, so sorry, Andrea.
It's all good. On behalf of Hotham Building Materials, my father and I would like to congratulate and bring Mike Whitehead up to the stage. Can we please give him a round of applause?
Yeah, we've just been made aware Mike is not here tonight. His son is accepting the award on his behalf. I wonder if Mike's son has left the room temporarily. We'll get to Mike's son in just a minute, but now we have a few words from a friend at the WESPY Awards, Charlie Hotham.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's an honor to be once again before all of you as a sponsor for the WESPY Awards for Windsor Essex community. We truly are blessed with the athletes in all the categories that are here tonight. We're blessed with the coaches and the mentors that help succeed all of our young people in our community to succeed in the sport of choice. And ladies and gentlemen, we've been sponsoring, Hotham Building Materials been fortunate enough to sponsor the WESPY Awards for 8+ years. And I've said this before, when I first got on board, I wasn't sure the purpose, but I can share with you the rewards and the honor it is to participate, recognizing the athletes, young and old, and the coaches, both young and old, in Windsor and Essex County is well-deserved, and it's an honor for our company to do so. But we have to remember one thing. The WESPY Awards, in its longevity, is owed to one individual. Ladies and gentlemen, one individual has committed to this community for year after year after year after year. And without Dominic Papa recognizing the up-and-coming athletes, the coaches, the mentors of our community, they would never be recognized. Ladies and gentlemen, we do owe an immense gratitude to one individual for this community, and his name is Dominic Papa. I know he's going to kick my ass for saying that, because he's not that guy. But without Dominic, this community would not be able to recognize all of these upcoming athletes in all the different categories. And what Dominic has done over the years in attracting wonderful guest speakers, we are blessed. Ladies and gentlemen, look what he has brought to our community today. Alessandro, thank you. Thank you for having the confidence. Thank you for your commitment. And how ironic is this? 2006, you won the World Cup. 2026, you're having dinner with us on your 20th anniversary. Ladies and gentlemen, are we fortunate or what? Dominic, thank you for what you do. I wish all the best of luck to all the athletes, all the coaches, all the mentors. Good luck tonight. You should be proud and honored that you're nominated. And to the winners, congratulations. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Charlie. I'd like to ask Yvette Temple to come to the stage to accept her award. Female Legacy Award recipient is Yvette Temple.
Here she goes. The balance beam is available. Let's talk gymnastics. Gymnastics. Daniel Holder, Alpha Gymnastics Academy. Samantha Navarro, Rose City Gymnastics. Nathaniel Workman, Alpha Gymnastics Academy.
Please welcome, on behalf of our presenting partner, the Multicultural Council, Fred Francis.
Congratulations to all the athletes tonight. The gymnastics WESPY goes to Daniel Hedera, Alpha Gymnastics Academy. Congratulations, Daniel, Alpha Gymnastics Academy.
A former WESPY Award recipient, we welcome Daniel back to the stage on the strength of his gymnastic achievements, specifically the rings and pommel horse. He's a provincial champion and a national competitor who's earned a degree in human kinetics. That degree has led him to coaching and working with children with autism. Daniel Hodere, Gymnastics, 19th Annual WESPY Award recipient. Time for toe loops and double axels. Figure skating's up next. Figure skating. Jake Ellis, South Windsor Skating Club. Madeline Hebert, Skate LaSalle. Jamie Little, Skate Tecumseh. Please welcome from our presenting partners, Spine Joint and Sports Injuries Clinic, Anthony Mastro da Casa.
Good evening, everyone. Congratulations to all the nominees and winners, and congratulations to Dominic Papa and staff for a lovely evening and another great WESPY celebration. And to Mr. Del Piero, mille grazie e benvenuto. And the winner is Jake Ellis, South Windsor Skating Club.
Jake has done it again, 3 in a row. He is a Skate Canada Next Gen team member and a national bronze medalist. He was the recipient of the Taller Cranston Award for Creativity and Expression. Jake is also a Skate Canada professional coach and choreographer and a certified Pilates instructor. Jake Ellis, figure skating, 19th Annual WESPY Award recipient.
Please welcome to the WESPY stage for a special presentation from the Essex County Soccer Association, Mr. Joe Barile.
All right, good evening. Thank you, Dominic, and welcome to Windsor, Alex. On behalf of the Essex County Soccer Board of Directors and the wider Windsor Essex soccer and sports community, it's my honor to recognize the Gabboto Soccer Club on the occasion of their 75th anniversary. The club itself, which we're sitting in here tonight, is actually celebrating its 101st anniversary this year, having been founded in 1925, with the soccer club founded in 1951. Like the club itself, Gabboto Soccer was founded by a group of Italian immigrants. Their main objective was to play the game they loved while retaining their cultural identity. Throughout the decades, the soccer club evolved from offering only senior men's soccer through the 50s and 1960s to creating youth opportunities in the 70s and 80s and introducing a senior women's program in the 80s. Today, the club is the oldest active representative of the Essex County Soccer Association. Gabboto Soccer has captured 4 Ontario Cup championships at the senior level and has had countless other achievements on the soccer field. Equally as important, Gabboto Soccer also places a great deal of focus on giving back to the community and demonstrating how life lessons are experienced through sport. At this time, I would like to call up the longtime president of Gabboto Soccer Club, Egidio Mosca, to accept this award, recognizing the 75th anniversary of Gabboto Soccer.
We are very appreciative to all the athletes attending tonight's ceremony, some who have come from a long distance or had to rearrange their schedules to be here. Thank you for making the 19th Annual WESPY Awards the premier award show in Windsor, Essex. We'll be right back to the 19th Annual WESPY Awards, sponsored in part by Viewpoint Wineries, Copycat Printing, the Tunnel Corporation, and Forget Me Not Flower Boutique. We know there are a lot of choices for business today. We know how to get your brand out to the masses. We would like you to think of us first when it comes to digital advertising. We have a direct connection to the online social media marketplace. We have thousands of hours of broadcast experience to help you share your message. We know Windsor, Essex. We know who is looking for you. We are We Digital.
Careers in sports and entertainment are unique. Income isn't always predictable, neither is residency, nor the window to build long-term security is much shorter.
When you're traded, there's no 30-day notice. The team that was once your competition becomes the team you call home. We make that transition seamless.
Success during your career can translate into financial freedom long after your career is done with the right guidance and planning.
Our role is to help protect what you earn today to make it last a lifetime.
Welcome back to the 19th Annual WESPY Awards, sponsored in part by the Trophy Boys, Bob Riem Sports, AM 800, and Lucier Glove and Safety. Don't forget about the raffle. Tickets are available at the raffle table. Now let's check in with Meg Roberts at the Windsor Honda Interview Zone.
Well, thank you so much. I'm so excited to be here tonight, and I'm joined by Todd Naden, who's a world super middleweight champion. What an evening.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. Okay, what does this night mean to athletes and other people in the athletic community?
What an incredible event, you know, to start so many years ago, just a small group of people, with the idea of recognizing athletes from local outlets, really. So it's not done that often, and we see it on any TV. So bringing this together is something that's very beautiful for the city.
A friend of yours, Dave Martin, is winning an award this evening. What's it like to be here for him during that moment?
What a thought! I can't believe him having it. The integrity of this guy and the amount of giving he's done to the community for free for so many people and so many athletes. So I'm just honored to be here with him and watch this happen.
Well, thank you so much for your time, and I hope you enjoy the evening. Back to Mark and Patty.
Thanks, Meg.
Thank you so much. Thank you. That was great.
Nobby Newton, Volunteer of the Year Female, Nicole Coffey. From our presenting partner, Hogan's Printing, Dan Hogan, and the Nobby Knudsen Volunteer of the Year female recipient, Nicole Coffey. Nicole Coffey is the glue of Windsor lacrosse, serving as vice president for both the Windsor Warlocks and Windsor Clippers. She manages essential operations from registration to social media, all while bridging the gap between youth and junior level play. A champion for accessibility, Nicole founded a free program for toddlers and launched the Clippers Kids Club. Her creative touch is seen in the mascot she created, Blaze and Crew. Beyond the floor, she fosters community spirit by coordinating athlete participation in local initiatives like the Polar Plunge and Pink in the Rink, ensuring players are as active in service as they are in lacrosse. Nobby Knudsen Volunteer of the Year female, Nicole Coffey.
Nobby Knudsen Volunteer of the Year male, Ben Bockwell. Once again, from our presenting partner, Hogan's Printing, Dan Hogan, and the Nobby Knudsen Volunteer of the Year male recipient, Ben Bockwell.
The winner is Ben Bockwell. Thank you.
Ben Bockwell has been a volunteer in Windsor Essex Sport for more than 30 years. A certified master swimming official, he is dedicated to developing officials and raising the bar for sport in the region. He has played a key role in delivering major swimming competitions, including OFSA Swimming Championships and the 2026 Speedo Canadian Masters Championship, where he will serve as the national meet referee. A decade of elementary track and field coordination and years as race director at the Leamington Triathlon reflect a deep belief that sports belongs to everyone. It truly takes a community. Ben is grateful to be part of the teams that make it all happen. To the boardroom we go. The executive award is next. Ken Dryden, Executive of the Year. Frank Jenny, University of Windsor Baseball. Please welcome, representing one of our title partners, Barron Championship Rings, Danielle Campo.
Thanks. And the WESPY goes to Frank Jenny, University of Windsor Lancers Baseball.
He began the program in 2010, was the head coach from 2010 to 2025. Over 16 years, he compiled an overall record of 188 wins, 115 losses, and 1 tie. Won the 2013 Canadian Inter-University Baseball Association National Championship, won the NCBA Regional Championship from 2015 to 2018, coached 192 Lancer baseball student athletes over his career. Frank Jenny, the Ken Dryden Executive of the Year, 19th Annual WESPY Award recipient. Let's continue on with the wrestling category.
Female wrestling. Dominic Okike, Assumption Windsor Wrestling Club. Daniela Papia, Assumption Windsor Wrestling Club. Taylor Quenville, Wasore Secondary School Windsor Wrestling Club.
Male wrestling. Jalen Brooks, Kennedy Collegiate Windsor Wrestling Club. Camden Gerard, Bell River Secondary School Windsor Wrestling Club. Francesco Lapico, Villanova Secondary School, Windsor Wrestling Club.
From one of our title partners, Dar Developments, Ted Dar.
Thank you, thank you. Female recipient, Dominic O'Keefe. Male recipient, Francesco Lapico. Congratulations.
Dominique earned WEXA Gold, SWASA Gold, OFSA Silver, and third at 73 Juvenile at Provincials. She competed at the Canada Summer Games as well as the MacMen Classic, where she placed second in under 17. Francesco earned WEXA Gold, SWASA Gold, OFSA Bronze, and fourth at 60 Juvenile at Provincials. He was unable to compete at Nationals or the MacMen Classic because of an injury. Dominic Okeke and Francesco Lapico, Wrestling 19th Annual WESPY Award recipients. This next award is very special.
The Windsor Wildcats Women's Hockey Team Courage and Determination Award. Please welcome from our presenting partner, McTagg Law Firm, Tom Serafimovsky.
Thank you, everyone. This is a special award, and before I get into the award, though, I would just like to say a few words. Based on what Charlie started, I just want to commend Dominic Papa on what he has done with the WESPYs. If you think about this, the last 3 years, we had Jack Nicholas, Julius Dr. J. Irving, and this year, Alessandro Del Piero. I have been told that no other city does an award ceremony like this with special guest speakers, and Dominic has to be commended for this. Please, let's have a round for Dominic. And Alessandro, thank you for coming here, and we hope you enjoy the evening. And I think that I can surely say if you were still playing, Italy would be playing Canada on June 11th in Toronto, but thank you. You are a World Cup winner. The other thing that Dominic asked me to speak about is, so we know Alessandro is a legend in soccer. We also have another soccer legend with us, and I met Alessandro today, true gentleman, but the other soccer legend I've known my whole life. Sasha Swarovski and I have been best friends since we were just little kids. Came from Macedonia. He learned how to play soccer here. We played together, and he was a very good soccer player. He was a better soccer coach. He is a legend in U.S. university soccer. If you think about this, he has been a head coach at University of Maryland for 33 years. He's made 9 Final Four appearances. He won 3 national titles. That's unprecedented, and he'll probably tell you he should have won 5 or 6. But what an accomplishment. And it's, you consider this, he learned, and he still has his roots here in Windsor, and he still gives back to the soccer community. So, Sash, thanks for attending tonight, and it's great that you do contribute back to the Windsor community. Not bad for a kid from Macedonia who grew up in Windsor. Not bad, my friend. The reason I am here, though, is to present an award. And the McTagg Law Firm is proud of our long-standing relationship with the WESPYs and the sponsorship of the Courage and Determination Award. This year's recipient has been involved in boxing in the Windsor area his entire life with 100 amateur fights and about 12 professional fights. And this is an impressive list. He's trained, managed, and promoted many of Windsor's best boxers, including Todd Naden, Andy Wong, Robbie Robinson, Sid Vanderpool, Henry Gannett, Tom Glesby, and Mark Leduc. And people who know boxing, like my friend Van Nifris, That's a pretty impressive list. He's also a former president of the Canadian Professional Boxing Council and a promoter of over 30 boxing events. He's also been involved in business relationships with, again, Ben Nifris, Rob Katzman, George Chavallo, Bob Arum, Don King, and listen to this, Mike Tyson. So that's a pretty impressive list in the boxing world. Let me just finish this off, please. Just give me a little bit of attention here. This is an important award, and it's a well-deserved award. In May of 2021, for no known reason, he became a paraplegic and also suffered with delirium. He was in the hospital for 3 months with multiple tests and surgeries, including blood clots and spinal medical procedures. To this date, the doctors do not know what caused this condition. The partners of McTague Law Firm are proud to announce that the recipient of this year's Courage Determination, and unfortunately he can't be here with us tonight because he's in the hospital with his condition, is David Martin, and I think his son, Casey, is here to accept the award on his behalf.
Dave Martin, the Windsor Wildcats women's hockey team Courage and Determination 19th Annual WESPY Award recipient. Let's welcome Kara Rowe.
There she is.
Let's check this mic out. Hi, everyone. My name is Kara Rowe. Some of you may know me, a world champion boxer and Hall of Famer, so I'm happy to be here. I was looking out and just wondering, what is happening on Erie Street right now? Did Alessandro single-handedly shut down our little Italy tonight? Is that what's happened? Hopefully someone's out there still running it. I want to say I've been a part of the WESPY since its inception in 2005 when we had Pete Rose come and speak to us. And it's been absolutely amazing. I did miss it last year. I was coaching in Montreal to one of our WESPY Award winners. She was a Female Athlete of the Year and Boxer of the Year, Mary Spencer. We were in Montreal. She had a 10-round fight, fought 10 rounds with a broken hand, and we still came away with the middleweight championship. So it's pretty outstanding. That just kind of gives you an idea of the caliber of athletes that we get a chance to celebrate here tonight. From Olympians to world champions, an outstanding night tonight. Is everyone having a good time so far? You're athletes and coaches. Is everyone having a good time so far? I think they also brought me as the bouncer on the stage. I know we have some soccer fans here tonight. We see how soccer fans get a little rowdy. So just in case things get out of control. We're gonna roll right through with a commercial and come back with more WESPY Awards.
We'll be right back to the 19th Annual WESPY Awards, sponsored in part by J.P. Thompson Architects, Caboto Club of Windsor, Daher Developments, and the Multicultural Council.
Hi, look where we are, the Windsor-Detroit Tunnel, the #1 passenger vehicle crossing connecting Windsor and Detroit. Hello, do you mind if I ask you a question? Why do you take the tunnel?
Yeah, for me, it's always the tunnel. It's cheaper, faster, and I also use an express toll, so it's also hassle-free.
Hassle-free, cheapest, safest, best way to get to Detroit. Go to takethetunnel.com today to sign up.
The Black Keys. Peaches and Cream World Tour 2026. Live at the Coliseum at Caesars Windsor, October 18th. The Black Keys, with special guest Jeremy Albino. Get tickets now at CaesarsWindsor.com, the Caesars Windsor box office, and Ticketmaster.ca. The brand new album Peaches is available everywhere May 1st. For more, visit theblackkeys.com.
After 20 years in the sports industry and as a proud sports mom, I've had the joy of witnessing firsthand what sports means to the next generation. There's nothing quite like the pride and inspiration a championship ring can bring to a young athlete.
Unfortunately, not every child has the opportunity to participate equally. We've seen this and have given over $2 million in rings over the years to ensure no one gets left behind. And moving forward, that's exactly what we're going to do. Leave no one behind.
Leave No One Behind is a platform giving back to young athletes through scholarships, bursaries, equipment donation, and support to ensure that every athlete, regardless of the financial position, has access to the necessary resources, opportunities, and support to pursue their sports dreams and education.
As an athlete, I know there are also special people who go unnoticed in the community. True pillars, unsung heroes, and unconventional athletes. These people help make sport possible, but fly under the radar. Leave No One Behind is an embodiment of these individuals. We want to be like them.
We will tell these stories by highlighting these heroes. The coaches who give up their own money and time, the parents who go the extra mile, custodians, bus drivers, water boys, team managers. If you've been around sports, you know exactly who we're talking about. With their selflessness and dedication, these are the people who have inspired Leave No One Behind.
Come join us
as we work together
to ensure that no one gets left behind.
No one gets left behind.
No one gets left behind.
Welcome back to the 19th Annual WESPY Awards, sponsored in part by McTagg Law Firm, Windsor's Penalty Box Restaurant, St. Clair College, and Hotham Building Materials. Have you had a chance to get your raffle tickets yet? You don't want to miss out on this tonight. As part of the WESPY experience, we like to include as part of our evening some very worthy causes. So please help me welcome back to the WESPY stage, representing one of our title sponsors, Barron Championship Rings, Danielle Campo.
Hello, everyone. My name is Danielle Campo McLeod, a former Paralympic swimmer. At the height of my career, I held 8 world records, winning a total of 17 Paralympic and international medals. And I am honored to be from Windsor, Essex community. I am here today representing Barron Championship Rings, and I am bringing messages from Drina and Peter, who are so very sorry that they could not be here tonight, as we truly love everything the WESPY Awards stand for and what Dominic stands for. We are truly grateful to him and the WESPY board. It is truly an honor to stand here tonight and celebrate something bigger than sports, something that sits at the very heart of what we believe in: opportunity, access, and impact. For over 40 years, Barron Championship Rings has proudly been a part of this community. And while we are known for celebrating champions, our purpose has always gone deeper than the moment of victory. Because the truth is, not every athlete gets that moment. Not because they lack talent, not because they lack heart, but sometimes they lack opportunity. And that's exactly why Barron Leave No One Behind program exists. This program is built on a simple but powerful belief that no player, no coach, no team should ever be sidelined because of financial barriers. Every day across our incredible communities, there are athletes who rely on the generosity of others just to step on the field, to pay league fees, and to wear a uniform simply to feel like they belong, and sometimes even to be recognized for what they've achieved. The Leave No One Behind program was created to change that, to build partnerships, to create access, and to make a real lasting impact in the sports world. Tonight, that impact gets to come through to life through our collaboration with the WESPYs. We proudly award 2 $2,500 bursaries to a male athlete and 1 to a female athlete, not recognized just for their athletic performance, but what is so very important, their dedication, their leadership, and their excellence, both on the field and off the field. These bursaries are more than just support. They are a statement that hard work matters, a statement that character is most important, and that as I know best, Windsor and Essex County stands together as a community. Now on to the very exciting stuff. Let's welcome our winners to the stage. It is my privilege to welcome our male bursary recipient. He is currently attending Riverside Secondary High School as an IB diploma student, a path that demands both academic discipline and resilience. He has already been accepted into the biomedical program at the University of Windsor, where he plans to pursue excellence at the next level and will be joining the pole vault team. Max represents exactly what this bursary stands for: commitment, ambition, and the drive to push beyond limits. And I am so honored to welcome Max Milinkovic-Jean to the stage. And now I am very excited to share our female bursary recipient is already making her mark at Coastal Carolina University. In her freshman year, she achieved academic honors in her very first semester, earning academic All-American status while continuing to pursue athletic All-American recognition. She builds an incredible foundation for her future. She embodies balance, determination, and relentless pursuit of greatness, both in the classroom and in competition. Our female winner is Ella Steele Douglas. Unfortunately, Ella is unable to be here with us today as she is away at university prepping for games and conference championships. However, as a mother of 5 children, I can share that this is such an important role. We're honored to welcome her mom, Sasha Steele, to the stage, here to accept this bursary on her behalf. And finally, in closing, to everyone here tonight, to the coaches, to the parents, the administrators, and the supporters, and the athletes, thank you for being a part of the reason these moments are possible. Because when we come together, no one gets left behind. Thank you.
Thank you, Danielle. Now let's send it over to Meg Roberts in the Windsor Honda interview zone.
Well, I'm joined now by Sasha Surofsky, who coaches at the University of Maryland. Thank you so much for being here. There is the official WESPY Soccer Award has now been named after you. How do you feel about that?
I am incredibly humbled, touched, and honored that my name is associated with an award for young aspiring soccer players who achieve some great recognition in the sport.
And how excited are you to be here with guest speaker Alessandro Del Piero?
I mean, it's amazing. Alessandro is one of the great players of all time in our sport. You know, I was there in the 2006 World Cup when they took on the USA and Germany in Kaiserslautern. They tied the US 1-1, but they went on to win the World Cup. It's the last one, unfortunately, that Italy won, but Alessandro was a big part of that team, and it's just a great honor to have met him earlier and to have him speak tonight about his great career, and to be here in Windsor in this place with 800 plus people is an incredible place for Alessandro to be, and I hope he appreciates what we have here in Windsor.
Thank you very much for your time. Have a wonderful evening. Back to you, Mark and Patty.
Next up is our Parisport athletes category.
Thank you so much. They can go enjoy.
Parisport athletes. Adam Fauze,
all-level CrossFit. Cam McCandless, all-level CrossFit. Brianna Williams, Leamington Figure Skating Club.
Please welcome from our presenting partner, Windsor Essex Catholic District School Board, Stephen Fields.
Thanks very much, Patty and Mark. You guys are doing a great job back there. It's an honor to be here tonight to present this award. Everything that we do at the Windsor Essex Catholic District School Board is about inclusion. So when Dominic came to us and asked us if we wanted to sponsor this award, it was really a bit of a no-brainer. Like I say, everything we do is about inclusion and equity. And our theory about inclusion is really predicated on a very simple philosophical premise, and that's that God loves all of his creations. He loves all of his creations equally, and this is what informs everything that we do as a school board. Our goal is to try and make sure that all of our students, regardless of their level of ability, are able to participate fully in all of the programs that we offer in our schools. So congratulations to all of the athletes who've been nominated for this award. We continue to be inspired by your resilience and your motivation and your perseverance. And this year, a little bit of drama. Probably should have opened this before I came up here. This year, the WESPY goes to, for 2 years in a row, from the Leamington Skating Club, Brianna Williams.
Last year's winner is back again, and at only 15 years old, Brianna was the only athlete from Windsor Essex to qualify in figure skating for the 2024 National Winter Games in Calgary. For the 2024 National Games, Brianna came home with 2 medals, a bronze in dance and the coveted gold for level 5 free skate solo. That placement secured her a spot on Team Canada to compete on the world stage in Italy, where she brought home gold from the Special Olympics World Winter Games in Italy. Brianna Williams, Parisport athlete, 19th annual WESPY Award recipient. Next up are our cross-country runners.
Cross-country female. Natalie Fortier, University of Windsor Lancers. Joelle Ola, University of Windsor Lancers. Samira Kwans, University of Windsor Lancers.
Cross-country male. Brendan Curry, St. Clair College Saints. Noah Costa, University of Windsor Lancers. Jacob Fitzpatrick, University of Windsor Lancers.
Please welcome, representing our presenting partners, LaSalle Travel, Steve Vanini.
Cross-country female.
Thank you, everybody. I'm going to make this really quick. Female winner, Samara Kwans, University of Windsor. Male winner, Jacob Fitzpatrick, University of Windsor.
At the Western Invitational, Samara placed 5th and helped her team finish 2nd overall. She duplicated that feat at the McMaster Invitational, an all-star at the OUA Championship and a top finish in women's Lancer history. At the 2025 OUA Cross Country Championships, he helped his team finish 4th overall and achieving OUA All-Star status. At the 2025 U Sports Cross Country Championships, Jacob placed 15th individually, helping the team finish 7th overall and achieved U Sports Academic All-Canadian status. Samara Kwans and Jacob Fitzpatrick, Cross Country 19th Annual WESPY Award recipients. Well, it's time to find out what's happening in football.
Gino Fracas football. Brady Lidster, University of Windsor Lancers. Matthew Gannett, St. Clair College Saints. Ahmad Taylor, University of Windsor Lancers.
Please welcome from our presenting partner, Penalty Box Restaurants, Nicholas Niferis.
Hello, everybody. On behalf of the Penalty Box Restaurant, this year's winner of the Gino Fracas Football Award. It's a name you hear a lot if you watch the University of Windsor games, Brady Lidster.
Brady delivered a historic season, leading the OUA in youth sports with 27 field goals and ranking third all-time for single-season field goals in the OUA. He became just the fifth kicker in conference history to reach 25 in a season while breaking multiple Lancer records, including career points and single-game field goals. His 7 field goal performance tied the OUA single-game record, while a walk-off 49-yard kick at Queens in October secured third place in the OUA standings and a home playoff berth. Brady Lidster, Gino Fracas Football, 19th Annual WESPY Award recipient. Grab your towel, we're heading to the pool.
Kylie Moss Swimming, female. Mia Arlotti, Windsor Aquatic Club. Taya Hutchison, Windsor Aquatic Club. Tabitha Main, Windsor Aquatic Club, Cardinal Carter Secondary School.
Kylie Moss Swimming, male. Logan Cortez, Windsor Aquatic Club. Gavin Shinkleshuk, Windsor Aquatic Club. Harry Wee, Windsor Aquatic Club.
Please welcome from our presenting partner, Walkerville Brewery, Mike Berkovich.
Thank you. It's an honor being here tonight, awarding the swimmers, and the winners are female recipient Tabby Main, male recipient Gavin Shinkelshuk.
At the Border City Invitational, Tabby came in first 4 separate times in the relay and breaststroke competitions and was second in the fly preliminaries. She competed at the Ontario Junior International and the Ontario Age Group, where her best finish was 4th place. Gavin has won several Swim Ontario and Swim Canada awards, along with international success, winning 5 medals at the 2025 Euro meet in Luxembourg. In 2024-25, he won 9 provincial medals and set a provincial record in the 50-meter backstroke before a dominant showing at the Canada Summer Games, capturing 8 medals. Tabitha Main and Gavin Shinkleshuk, Kylie Moss Swimming 19th Annual WESPY Award recipients. The volleyball category is next.
Tim Pommel Volleyball, female. Aliyah Admins, University of Windsor Lancers. Geneva Heisman, St. Clair College Saints. Maya Nepsey, Holy Names Secondary School.
Tim Hommel Volleyball male. Darian Koski, University of Windsor Lancers. Nick Kwiatkowski, St. Clair College Saints. Marcus Law Heese, University of Windsor Lancers.
Please welcome from our presenting partner, Healthy Creations Incorporated, Chris Brecka.
Good evening. Thank you. And the female recipients, Geneva Heisman. And the male recipient, Marcus Law Heese.
Geneva was named a West Division First Team All-Star and OCAA West Division Player of the Year following her season as part of the St. Clair College Saints women's volleyball team. As the Player of the Year, she will also be recognized as a CCAA All-Canadian at the National Championship. Marcus appeared in 20 matches and 75 sets, recorded 49 kills, 720 assists, third in the OUA, with a 9.60 assist per set, second in the OUA, 17 service aces, 161 digs, 7th in the OUA, and 38 blocks. Geneva Heisman and Marcus Lahis, Tim Hummel Volleyball, 19th Annual WESPY Award recipients.
And now our 5th major award tonight, the Mickey Renault Captain's Leadership Award. Let's welcome back Kara Rowe.
All right, everyone, this is a very special award. Our Captain Forever, the Mickey Renault Award. I was lucky enough to have a chance to watch Mickey play, as many of you out here were as well. Every time he got on the ice, we were relaxed. We knew he had it. We knew he would inspire his team. He gave 110% every time he got on the ice, and every time he got on the ice, he made every other player out there better. When I used to interview Mickey with the OHL tonight and ask him about all the goals he scored, all the assists, how he pumped his team up, he always threw it back to his team, his coaches, the fans, and his family. This was the most authentic athlete you have ever met and the most inspiring athlete. So much so that his legacy continues through the OHL. The OHL even gives an award every year for Captain of the Year. So we are so excited to present this award, and for those that have been nominated for this award, you're in amazing company. Up next, the Mickey Renault Award.
Mickey Renault Captain's Leadership Award. Adrian Bosev, Leamington Flyers Hockey Club. Liam Greentree, Windsor Spitfires Hockey Club. Matt Gannett, St. Clair College Saints Football.
Please welcome from our presenting partner, Can-Am Currency Exchange, Michael Piccioni, along with Mark and Jane Renault.
Good evening, everyone, and Dominic, thank you so much for inviting us here. It's great to be here, and it's always great to see you. In Mickey's honor, it's a source of great pride for our family to see local athletes recognized in this way. The Mickey Renault Leadership Award is an award that exemplifies the attributes that athletes should always convey. The example of how hard work in the arena and good work in the community go hand in hand to inspire others to do the same. Mick understood this responsibility. It's what made him such a fine leader, and it's what made him such a remarkable person. This year's recipient is also a remarkable person. To make the presentation,
I'm very honored to announce the Mickey Renault Captain's Award goes to Matt Gannett, St. Clair College Saints Football.
Matt has led his St. Clair College football team in almost every possible way, while claiming some personal accolades along the way. All-Canadian first team honors, passing records, and an Ontario Football Conference Championship. Matt Gannett, Mickey Renault Captain's Leadership Award, 19th Annual WESPY Award recipient.
Although we've already presented the Legacy Award earlier this evening, I'd like to take some time to expand on its importance. The Legacy Award has been a part of the WESPYs since the beginning,
with Charlie Stewart as its first recipient. In year 2, it grew into a male and female award, and that is how it's been ever since. If you knew the background of any of the past recipients, you understand the criteria of this award. The criteria of the WESPY Award is partly similar to other WESPY Awards, where you have to be local from Windsor, Essex, or work and train in the area, thus the name, Windsor Essex Sportsperson of the Year. But when you consider the word legacy, it adds a condition of time, not just one sports season. The one thing that all Legacy Award recipients have in common is they have applied their craft over many years. Usually, they're often, they start out as an athlete advancing to a certain level of success. Often they are multi-sport athletes. They eventually progress into some type of a leadership role and almost always start giving back to the sports community. If you look at the pedigree of past recipients, you start to understand just how special these individuals are. We are so fortunate that the Windsor-Essex County area is so rich in candidates. It becomes a daunting task to pick just one male and one female each year out of all the available people. And I must say, the WESPYs have done a very good job. Tonight, we would like to expand on the legacy of the Legacy Award. And to help explain that, please help me welcome to the stage Dominic Papa's brother, Nino.
Thank you, Mark. Thank you, everyone, for your attention. I would appreciate a few moments more. Thank you very much. Good evening, everyone. My sister Louise and I are grateful to have this time with family, friends, and community. We are humbled that all of you are a part of something so special and that we love so much. Thank you sincerely. For us, my nephews Stephen and Andrew, my wife Jennifer, our daughters Emma and Grace, and our cousin Tony, these moments represent something deeply personal. For almost 40 years, one man has devoted his passion into the Windsor-Essex sports community, and tonight that lifetime of dedication converges into these next few moments. Dom, we know you'd rather avoid this and that this will be held against us for a very long time. But these moments simply would not exist without you. For me, standing behind a microphone with Dom in the room is a privilege reserved only after the best to ever do it in Windsor-Essex spoke first. Dom, please take the mic. It is rightfully yours before
everyone, and welcome back. My name is Dominic Papa, along with Bill Kelso, Kara Rowe. Glad to have you along for the ride tonight. And I got the head coach here, Mike LaChance. Coach LaChance, long time to wait for this, but you got it done. Fans still filing into the masterpiece on McHugh. Inside, it is a madhouse.
That's unbelievable. That's incredible, Dominic Papa.
Papa. That is incredible. I'm
Wow.
just proud to be a part of this, Dominic. Very well done.
You just have to love this, Bill.
Absolutely.
Talk to me about winning this championship and what it means to you. Actually, you know what? You go enjoy this one. We're going to let Mark enjoy this. He's kind of getting that team picture, but what a story unfolding here for Windsor fans. The other group we have to thank, of course, is the fans, the viewers. We get the best job in the world here. So we just have great people that are part of this, but are part of our community, and that's what these awards do. They represent some of the fabric that's in our city, in our county, in our area. And this is why this is the best sports community in the country, bar none. Taylor Hall, Taylor Hall, Taylor Hall, oh my Taylor Hall. That's all I say up there is oh my Taylor Hall.
What a way to end the night, though, a national championship. This one was a long time coming. 25 years we had to wait for this, but we got it done.
This is Dominic Papa wishing you a great night. Enjoy it, Windsor and Essex County. Thank you to everybody for tuning in. We'll see you all again very soon.
From countless athletes, fans, teams, families, programs, and special moments across our region for 40 years. Dom, thank you. In all these years, Dom has only asked for one thing: to be able to tell the stories of countless young athletes and local sports individuals, so that the pursuit of their dreams, hard work, and dedication enlighten everyone, everywhere, of the class of athletes and people our region produces and contributes to the world. Thank you, Dom, for all the years you've stood behind the microphone so that the stories of others could be told in front of it. Tonight, you are recognized for a job very well done. The Windsor Essex Sports Persons of the Year Awards, the WESPYs, were created by Dom 19 years ago. Working tirelessly by his side, Dom and the WESPY committees, sponsors, countless volunteers, and so many others have grown his goal to be one of our region's most anticipated and celebrated events. An occasion that brings together accomplished world athletes, fosters camaraderie and friendship, and celebrates the best of our sports community by bestowing the highest level of athletic recognition attainable in Windsor Essex, the WESPY Award. On behalf of our family, thank you for nurturing Dom's dream. It gives us peace and comfort to know that the continuation of unselfishness by just one is our assurance that Dom's vision, when so deeply rooted in the dreams and aspirations of our athletes, coaches, and teams, will find its existence in the WESPY Awards for many years to come. Tonight, it is especially fitting. It is especially fitting to reflect on where this spirit began. For Dom, Louise, and I, we know this was not 19 years ago. But on July 13th, 1933, on a small farm in Jeanette's Creek, Ontario, the day and place of our mother's birth. As a young, barely educated girl, she understood hardship. She knew what it meant to work hard, to persevere, and most importantly, to be selfless and to serve. She believed her purpose was bigger than herself, an inherent wisdom which served her well and to the benefit of so many others. She committed that her life's vocation be founded upon faith, humility, service to others, quiet dignity, and to simply love. Big altruisms for a small-town farm girl, and ones that I'm sure scared her. They were the foundation of everything she instilled in her children because she believed them to be essential for contributing to the betterment of the lives of others. She lived her life by the guiding principles of selflessness, servitude, and to contribute her own inner strengths to poignantly move others beyond their own life's challenges. Nobody embodies these values more than Dom. In this sentiment, the measure of his life will not and cannot be the WESPY Awards, but rather the spirit of the WESPY Awards. The same spirit he challenges each of us to carry forward every day. It teaches us that success is not about achievement, but about contribution. That self-fulfillment can only be realized when we nurture the welfare of others first. As a family, we are grateful that through his manner of daily living and the WESPY Awards, Dom has ensured we never let the beautiful content of his or our mother's character be too far from our hearts and our minds. For our region, the WESPY Awards is something to call our own, and that make us unilaterally proud of the unique spotlight they cast on our sporting community, the way in which only Windsor Essex can. As a young boy, I know Dom held these principles closely, safely. He protected them as everlasting gifts, knowing the power they would provide to do good and to inspire others. I am heaped with pride and gratitude to have shared many of the special people, places, and times that have been so pivotal to Dom in his life. By virtue of the simple man he is known to be, I have envisioned Dom's fulfillment comes in the form of a drive, one that takes him to the places of his youth that I know he holds a deep love and affection for. My vision includes him in our old neighborhood gazing at address plates that read 1138 Lewis Avenue, 1098 Howard, and St. Angela Merici Grade School. And with deep, peaceful NUI, saying to himself silently and reverently, "This is my home. I grew up here, and it is these special people and times that made me better by being better for others." The WESPY Awards remind each of us that to have dreams is essential to a bountiful life. They are a gift, but having people and places in our lives who believe in us, motivate us, support us, guide us, and love us are the blessings that make our dreams possible. Whether that person or place is a coach, a teacher, an athlete, medical professional, astronaut, clergy, an address plate, your brother, or just a simple farm girl from Jeanette's Creek, Ontario. Tonight, we gather for the 19th time to celebrate our athletes, coaches, and teams, and that we remind ourselves that a WESPY is not just an accolade to one. It is the observance of a belief people have in others, the reflection of mutual and shared success, and a commitment people placed in each other so that dreams may be realized. Dom has taught us that a WESPY does not glorify an individual or a team, but that it is received on behalf of others as the flag bearer that illuminates the commitment to one another. For Dom, I challenge each of you to never forget the benevolence within, to stay grounded in humility, and to commit yourself to others this same way. To never lose sight of the impact you can have on those who ask you to and need you to. After 40 years of broadcasting, 19 years of the WESPY Awards, and countless lives touched, Dom's self-imposed purpose has been steadfast, to serve and to be selfless. To this end, Dom's ambition for founding the WESPY Awards was not to symbolize the completion of a great season or athletic career, but as a way to compose the story of good character so that others will know the people we are and those we aspire to be. The spirit of the WESPY Awards strengthens us to use the dreams and blessings of our lives as the source for encouraging the same beatitude in the lives of others in every way. For those who follow and commit themselves to preserving the legacy Dom has created, you will be well served by a fundamental understanding that the solemnity of this bequest is not in organizing a day's events and is not in the endowment of a trophy. It is embodied and sheltered within a simple but profound phrase, one that is transpired with organic and unbridled pride from a dreamer to a coach, a teammate, a parent, a sibling, a mentor, or a friend. One simple in length and innocent in its interpretation, but quintessentially epitomizes the contribution for success by these people. A phrase that qualifies mutual loyalty to years of hard work and dedication, not just to sporting excellence, but to personal development. It all culminates with the instant but secular moment that happens when staring into the eyes of those who influenced each of us. And we say to them, together, we have been nominated for a WESPY award. Protecting the sanctity of this moment will be the premise for many more years of WESPY awards to come. And so together we come to our moment. To Dom's moment. It is our great honor to announce that the annual WESPY Legacy Award will be renamed after our brother and forever be the Dominic Papa Founders Award. To commemorate this moment, we are proud and excited to name its very first recipient. It is awarded to the person who exemplifies its meaning, definition, and embodies its spirit more than anyone, our brother Dominic Papa. We all know that Dom would only accept this recognition if it were shared. Shared with the people who have made the WESPY Awards possible and have contributed in their own way. To celebrate Dom's sense of giving and need to recognize collective successes, we are pleased to dedicate this award on Dom's behalf to the guardians of its spirit, each of you, the Windsor-Essex sports community. Without you and your support, the WESPY Awards could not exist. From our family and the WESPY committees, congratulations, you are recognized. We will remain forever grateful. Thank you.
We'll be right back to the 19th Annual WESPY Awards, sponsored in part by We Digital, Healthy Creations, LaSalle Travel, and Quinn Roofing. Welcome back to the 19th Annual WESPY Awards, sponsored in part by Mont's On Time Express, Timberland Homes, Martindale Window and Door, and Windsor Honda. Please welcome a longtime friend of the WESPY Awards from Stewart Fisher Financial, Mr. Richard Paliani.
Good evening. How would you like to be me after that last video? Congratulations to all the nominees and winners tonight. Truly a remarkable accomplishment. Dominic, I've been here from the beginning, 19 years, and every year I leave I say, how's he gonna beat this one? Again, he's beat it. Great job. Alessandro, thank you for coming across the pond from our hometown. Truly a legend. And then after meeting you at the meet and greet, time to get out of retirement, enjoy your meal, and we need you back. Italy needs you.
No.
Great job. My name is Richard Poliani. Dominic kindly gave us a few minutes to explain our sports entertainment concierge service program. Why did we create this? I've been an athlete my whole life. I've raised kids in sports, competitive sports. There's always been this gray area, this disconnect of how hard it is for an athlete's needs on a daily basis, managing that and managing their finance. So we created two separate entities, concierge, financial planning, and we merged it into one. The only thing we needed was a strong presence to run the division, and I think we have found him. He's lived the life. He ended his career with a skate, cutting the back of his ankle, and he was 20 seconds away from dying, and his whole life changed in a matter of seconds. He's a guy with integrity, kindness, and has the urge to help others. He's a fantastic father of two little girls. Let me introduce you to our president, Eric Wellwood.
Thanks, Rich. It's an honor to be here celebrating all our local athletes. For those who don't know me, my name is Eric Wellwood. I grew up here in Windsor, played for the Windsor Spitfires, moved on to play in the NHL, was fortunate enough to win 3 Memorial Cups. I wish it was Stanley Cups. And I coached for over a decade at a high level. What we've built is really two parts working together: a concierge lifestyle portion and a full financial service portion. When those two are connected properly, that's what allows us to help athletes with what we call next chapter design. On the concierge side, our goal is simple. Take things off your plate so that you can just perform. By using our relocation services, if a player gets traded, we will help coordinate that move, find you a living space, ship your vehicle, relocate your family, making sure nothing gets missed in a chaotic moment. It can also be used for day-to-day. For instance, a client may text us that they need to go to Florida on a certain date. On our end, we will handle your flights, your car service, your hotel, or even restaurant reservations. Everything is handled on our end. A big part of what we do is just bringing structure. Organizing important documents, whether that's tax information, your mortgage, your insurance, your investments, all into one place. We use a platform called Box. It's a secure file sharing platform so that nothing is sitting across different emails, phones, or locations. And then coordinating across your team with our team syncing, whether that's your agent, your accountant, your lawyer, anyone of importance in your life, to ensure everyone is on the same page and working together. For athletes with multiple properties, helping oversee that by contacting the appropriate vendors and making sure everything is handled on your end, so you're not dealing with unnecessary friction. The second part is the financial side, and that's where we bring the full backing of Stuart Fisher Financials. We work with athletes across all levels, and one of the biggest realities is that there's no two situations are the same. Different income levels, different career lengths, different goals. So everything we do is customized to you. And through the firm, we have access to top specialists across the industry, whether that's investments, insurance, disability, estate planning. And our role is to make sure that it is structured properly and working together in one plan. And when you connect these two sides, structure in your life, structure in your finances, that's when things really start to work properly. This leads us to what we call next chapter design, because every athletic career has an endpoint. And the challenge isn't just the game, it's figuring out what comes after it. What we focus on is helping athletes start thinking about what they actually want to do, start exploring different paths while they're still playing, and be in a position to transition properly when the time comes. Because the goal isn't just to have a career in sport, it's to be set up for what comes after. For me personally, this part matters the most. When I was playing or coaching, there was nothing like this. I had to figure a lot of this on my own, like many athletes do. This is where the gap lies. There's nothing that supports the full picture. So being able to build this now has brought my story full circle. This has allowed me to marry my experiences as an athlete with my passion for helping others. This is my next chapter design. To all the athletes here tonight, be proud of what you've accomplished. I wish you guys luck in the future, and have a good evening. Thank you.
Female golf. Maddie Beck, Beach Grove Golf and Country Club. Justine Gorham, Coachwood Golf and Country Club. Jasmine Lee, Ambassador Golf Club.
Male golf. Andrew Baker, Kingsville Golf and Country Club. Riley Bentley, Kingsville Golf and Country Club. Finley Burns, Essex Golf and Country Club.
Please welcome from our presenting partner, Laser Effects Rochester Golf, Zach Lane.
Good evening. Congratulations to all nominees and award winners this evening. It is my pleasure to present the top male and female golfers of the year. Female, Jasmine Lee from Ambassador Golf Club. Male, Riley Bentley from Kingsville Golf and Country Club.
The name Jasmine Lee has been mentioned many times here at the WESPY Awards, and this year she's taking the stage and accepting her award for many reasons, but mostly for her second place finish at the PGA of Canada Women's Championship. Riley was named the Junior Players Tour Player of the Year. He won Essex Kent Match Play, he won the Kingsville Club Championship, won the Tournament of Champions by 8 strokes, and was on the top 10 at the U19 Ontario and qualified for U19 Canadian Juniors. Jasmine Lee and Riley Bentley, Golf 19th Annual WESPY Award recipients. It's time to pass the baton as we head to the track.
Dennis Farrell, track and field, female. Jordana Babli Castello, University of Windsor Lancers. Anu Chan, Massey Secondary School, Windsor Legion. Ella Steele Douglas, Sandwich Secondary School, Border City Athletic Club.
Dennis Farrell, track and field, male. Tristan Missia, University of Windsor Lancers. A.J. Stanton, University of Windsor Lancers. Ben Tilson, University of Windsor Lancers.
Please welcome, representing our presenting partner, Windsor Honda, Ron Sagan.
It's my pleasure to announce the winners of the Dennis Farrell Track and Field Award. The female recipient is Anu Chan from Massey Secondary School and the Windsor Legion Track and Field Club. And the male recipient is Ben Tilson from the University of Windsor Lancers.
To look at the resume of Anu Chan, there's a lot of gold in WEXA, at SWASA, gold at OFSA regionals, and again at OFSA. She earned a third place finish at the Jerry Slavic Memorial. Ben was a winner at the OUA Championships and set a new Lancer record of 1:18.25 in the 600 meter. He placed second at the U Sports Championships and went on to win the DeMarco Award. Anu Chan and Ben Tilson. Dennis Farrell, track and field, 19th annual WESPY Award recipients. Grab your gloves and warm up. Softball and baseball is next.
Female softball. Emma Hanley, University of Windsor Lancers. Jade Maluish Magan, University of Windsor Lancers. Ada Umara, St. Clair College Saints.
Male baseball. Justin Kelly Box, University of Windsor Lancers. Brady Nelson, St. Clair College Saints. Lucas Laprise, Windsor Selects.
Please welcome back to the stage from our presenting partner, IG Wealth Management, Trevor LeDrew.
Good evening. Before we announce the winners, I just wanted to acknowledge the previous recognition to all the WESPY team members over the years. Thank you very much. It's been a wonderful journey. We're proud of the partnership. The WESPYs have been a pillar in the sports community, and thank you for including us. Also, to my dear friend Dom, congratulations on your WESPY. Maurizio, the winners.
So for softball, female award goes to Jade Malush Magan, University of Windsor. For the male baseball award goes to Brady Nielsen, St. Clair College Saints. Congratulations to you both.
As a sophomore for the University of Windsor and OUA West Pitcher of the Year honors, she was named OUA All-Star for the second consecutive season. She posted a 1.80 ERA over 104 innings with 51 strikeouts and just 12 walks, finishing with a 9-3 record. Offensively, she added a .315 batting average over 96 plate appearances. On the mound, St. Clair Brady went 6-0 with 43 Ks and 5 walks. His ERA was a respectable 2.36. At 22, he had a 6-2 record with 54 innings pitched with 38 strikeouts. He was a gold medal pitcher at the Canadian Championships with an 84-pitch complete scoreless game. Jade Maluish Magan and Brady Nelson, baseball, softball, 19th annual WESPY Award recipients. Up next, the John DiNapoli Sports Community Service Award. Please welcome to the stage Representing our presenting partners, St. Clair College, Amanda and Alexia DiNapoli.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Amanda DiNapoli, and I'm here tonight alongside my sister, Alexia DiNapoli. Unfortunately, our other sister, Alessandra, could not be here tonight because of exams, but for the past 10 years, we as sisters have been honored to present this award in memory of our dad, John DiNapoli. After losing our mother, Sonia, to cancer in December of 2023, these awards have gained a larger meaning to us. Our mom was always our dad's biggest supporter, and when it came to his passion for sports, we find comfort knowing they are reunited again together in heaven.
For those of you that didn't get a chance of knowing our dad, he was hardworking and was deeply involved in the Windsor-Essex sports community, especially the WESPY community. This award is given to someone who shares that same spirit, someone who is actively involved in the Windsor-Essex sports community and who shows a true passion for sports, just like our dad did. We would like to sincerely thank the WESPY committee for allowing us to continue presenting this award and for helping to keep our dad's memory alive.
And the winner is Rob Moore, track and field.
John DiNapoli Sports Community Service Award, Rob Moore.
Our hockey category is next.
Ed Jovanovski, hockey, female. Tegan Perry, University of Windsor Lancers. Maggie Peterson, University of Windsor Lancers. Parker Riley, Windsor Southwest Wildcats.
Ed Jovanovski, hockey, male. Liam Greentree, Windsor Spitfires. Ilya Protas, Windsor Spitfires. Colton Smith, Leamington Flyers.
Please welcome from our presenting partners, Stuart Fisher Financial, Richard Pagliani.
Thank you. For the female winner, Maggie Peterson, University of Windsor. For the male winner, Liam Greentree, Windsor Spitfires. Congratulations.
Maggie played 26 games for the U of W Lancers, recording 7 goals and 11 assists. She was also named team MVP, scored a hat trick in their win against Nipissing early in the season. As captain, he played in 64 games last season for the Windsor Spitfires, scoring 49 goals and adding 70 assists for 119 points. Liam was drafted 26 overall by the LA Kings in the 2024 NHL Draft. Maggie Peterson and Liam Greentree, Ed Jovanovski Hockey 19th Annual WESPY Award recipients. The WESPY Officials Award is next. Let's welcome back Mr. Dominic Papa.
Okay, I've slowly recovered. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for the real special recognition. Thank you to my sister, my brother, and to everybody that's here. The Officials Award. This was created, I think, 3 or 4 years ago. And we don't realize how important officials are. Obviously, we can't have a game without them. And unfortunately, sometimes they are probably the most punished on a playing surface, thanks to fans and that. I can't tell you how many blind officials we've had over the years, but they all, when you look back, they seem to make the right calls. They're amazing, and without officials, we don't have a game. They're very special to our sports, and so we created the Officials Award to, one, because they deserve to be recognized here at the WESPYs, and two, because unfortunately we're in a little bit of a crisis with young officials. So the two recipients tonight that are receiving this award tonight are a true testament and a tremendous example of just commitment, loyalty, and just being outstanding officials. They're two of the best in the province, without a question. And again, they're right here in our backyard. It just shows again our depth of the sport. So I'm going to get it back over to Patty and Mark, and let's really give these two officials a round of applause because they have earned it. They're as tough as nails, I'll tell you. Patty and Mark.
Thanks, Dom. Please welcome back, representing one of our title partners, Barron Championship Rings, Danielle Campo.
Our 19th WESPY Award officials go to Brent Webster, football, and Bruce Carter, football.
Brent joined the Windsor District Football Officials Association and started officiating local football in 2004. He started officiating for the OUA panel in 2012, where he was able to officiate in 4 Yates Cups and 1 UTEC Bowl. He worked numerous WEXA and SWASA football championship games and has been part of 2 OFSA championships. He also officiated in 3 CJFL Canadian Bowls. He'd like to recognize all those officials that helped mentor him to this point in his career. His officiating started back in 1977. What began as an opportunity quickly turned into a lifelong passion. Over the years, Bruce Carter has had the privilege of working countless games and championships at the local level, including WEXA, SWASA, OFSA, OVFL, and OSFL. In 1994, he became a member of the OUA, which opened the door to be selected to officiate in the CFL. Throughout the years, he shared the field with exceptional colleagues, officials, mentors, coaches, and players who helped him become a better official and fostered his deep respect for the game of football. Brent Webster and Bruce Carter, officials, 19th Annual WESPY Award recipients.
Maya Marie Langlois, basketball, female. Anna Posey, Holy Name Secondary School. Leah Shannon, Sandwich Secondary School. Maya Tate, St. Joseph Secondary School.
Mike Berkovich, basketball, male. Austin Brown, Holy Name Secondary School. Johan Sam, University of Windsor Lancers. Mason Tia, St. Clair College Saints.
Please welcome from our presenting partner, Team Brad Bondy Remax Preferred Realty, Luke Zarlenga.
On behalf of Brad Bondy, his team is proud to announce the female WESPY winner, Maya Tate, St. Joseph's High School. And the male WESPY winner, Mazen Tia, St. Clair College Saints.
Maya was a leader on her team, affectionately known as Ms. Basketball. Throughout the season, she averaged 18 points per game, and unfortunately, her team was eliminated in the semifinal. Mazen averaged 16.3 points per game and won the Patty France Leadership Award. He was the St. Clair Defensive Player of the Year and was CCAA All-Canadian and Academic All-Canadian. The OCAA Defensive Player of the Year and First Team All-Star. All of that on the way to an OCAA bronze medal. Maya Tate and Mazen Tia, Maya Marie Langlois, Mike Berkovich basketball, 19th Annual WESPY Award recipient.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back Trevor LeDrew.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Trevor LeDrew, Regional Vice President for the Windsor Tri-County region of IG Wealth Management. It's my pleasure to introduce our esteemed guest speaker this evening, who is considered among the best talents that Italian football has ever witnessed. Known for his creativity, dribbling, free kick prowess, he began his professional career at age of 13 at Padova before joining Juventus in 1993. A prolific goal scorer, he is currently second highest Italian scorer in all competitions with 346 goals and was instrumental in Italy's 2006 World Cup victory. Incredibly, he has scored in every single competition which he has participated. In 2004, he was named one of the 125 greatest living footballers, and he also won the Serie A Italian Football of the Year award in both 1998 and 2008.
That's Dom's.
Yeah. In addition, he also received multiple nominations for the Ballon d'Or and the FIFA World Player of the Year. He is currently active as a football analyst, licensed coach, and an entrepreneur based out of Los Angeles. He frequently collaborates with Adidas, maintains a high-profile appearances, and operates his restaurant N10. He's married to his wife, Sonia Amoruso, in 2005, and they have 3 children together, sons Tobias and Sasha, and daughter Dorothea. Please join me in a warm Windsor welcome for a truly legendary footballer, Alessandro Del Piero.
Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you very much, really. Where are you going, Dom?
Huh?
Where are you going?
I'm going right
You
here.
want to turn around?
You want me closer to you or what?
Yeah, I like it.
You like me that much?
I like your shoes.
I like.
I mean, they're amazing.
I think they like you here a little bit. I think just a little bit. So.
I'm happy. Besides joke, thank you very much for your warm welcome. I felt, and thank you for your invitation, Dominic. We've been through a lot of stuff, but we are here now, and it's wonderful to see you so unite. That's impressive, really. And I'm super happy to be here, and thank you for to everyone. I mean, from the first moment that I came in Windsor was a great time for me in terms of warm and be part of it. Even though you were ready to, your driver, ready to take me to Detroit at 3 a.m. in the morning. He said, you want to go to Detroit at 3 a.m. in the morning? I say, what? It happened. It happened. But besides these little things, everything worked perfectly. And yeah, no, it's a joke because I landed at 2:30 last night or this morning. There's a huge delay from LA. So.
Well, Ted's driving you back tomorrow morning, so.
Well, I'm happy to take a cab.
You may not want to eat.
It's up to you. I mean, you organize everything, so I don't want to piss you off. I mean, because.
You may not want to eat breakfast before you go. That's all I'm saying. You know.
Thank you.
But well, welcome, and just a quick thought. What do you think of our evening, our little sports community here? What do you think of it? And I love Windsor Essex County. I love Windsor Essex County sports, and again, we're very blessed to have you here. It makes it that much more special tonight. But I hope that they've made a good impression on you, and that you'll go back over to Europe and help, maybe talk to some people. What a special thing we have here.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I use the terminology unite because it's what I felt, beside the fact that you have moved from another word that I love a lot, that is passion for the sports, passion for what you are doing, for what you put together, in different jobs as well. You represent part of the country, city, so you all do different things, and to be here and celebrate your sports guys and girls, it's amazing, show really what you built already together here, and it's blessed. I mean, I used to do completely different events, very international, so very glamour and blah, 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 and I'm happy about to do that. But at the same time, going back in this kind of environment, it's beautiful, really. I grew up in this kind of environment. That's why I'm happy to point on these little things, and congratulations, really. I mean, I saw a great effort from you and all your staff, the volunteer, but also saw a lot of great stuff from the athletes that are nominated. Congratulations to all of you guys and girls, of course for the winners, but also, I'm a parent too, and to all the parents that are taking your kids around to training. I know that you used to have a great weather here, so they're happy to drive you around, and to the coaches and to all the people that are involved. It's an old movement, and it's great, and you can feel it. And that's really, I'm happy about that, and congratulate to all of you about that.
What the heck's happening in soccer in Italy? What the heck is happening with soccer in Italy?
I don't understand really the question. Can
I figured so.
Well, if you have 3-4 hours, we can talk about that. And we can go through a little of things that happening. What's happening? You need to work every day in order to achieve your trophy, right? We're talking about sports. You need to train every day. You need to improve every day. It's not going to happen that you're going to improve every day, but this is the mentality you need to go on the field. There's no shortcuts at all. And all these efforts that you put together, at the end, show the result, because the result is a consequence, from my perspective, of what you're putting on the field as individuals and as a team. On the other hand, when you reach the top, everybody's looking at you, and they try to take you down. And this is what happened with us in 2006 when we won the World Cup, and we had the best tournament in the world. And that's at the same time, thank you. At the same time, when you are behind, you're looking to reach the stars. So you study, you put more effort, you put more idea, more creativity, and more of other stuff. Depends. So we stopped doing that in some way. Other countries become better and better. And then, soccer, it's a green field with the same rules. And other people evolve and become better and better. Football change. That's the way that football changed, especially in regulations and rules. We cannot take an advantage. For example, we were great in the defense. Our defense was one of the best. So, but we used also back in the day some really trick, some holding hands and that kind of dirty stuff that was allowed before. Now it's not allowed anymore. So you see, doesn't make any sense. No, it makes all the sense, because with that one, we help each other to skip the fact that you need to face guys one-to-one. Now it's one of the things that we are not the best on, and the other team play like this all the time. So, yeah, a lot of things. But I think you have other questions, maybe more fun than these.
Sorry.
I believe. I mean, I trust in you, so that's. I want to push you to do, because we need to accept it. At this point, you need to accept what's going on and say, well, we made some mistakes. Not hide yourself. Even, you know, that's another part that is very important. It's admit where you're wrong. It's the first part. And I won a lot. I mean, I'm happy. I won a lot. But I lost a lot as well. I lost finals, Champions League final, Euro finals. When you lose, you learn more than when you win. That's a very important thing. Only if you open your eyes and open your heart and open your mind in order to learn. Otherwise, you're going to blame somebody else. And this is an important thing, you know, in your mentality and how you want to evolve, how you want to improve. Is enough? Or do you want to? I can go further.
I'm enjoying it. So, yeah. But I think a lot of us here would like you to consider coming out of retirement.
I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. My mind goes faster than before. For sure, my body doesn't answer in the same way. There's no chance. I'm happy. I miss play football every day, just to let you know. I mean, I miss it, even though I'm still involved in other kind of things, you know.
You always made things look pretty easy on the field, especially the penalty kicks. I watched several highlight reels, and I was just like amazed at the way you could bend the ball and find a hole, you know, in front of a wall that was there. Now you're getting into the broadcasting world. Now you're in my world, okay? And what's harder, broadcasting or playing football? Because football was just natural to you.
Well, football is my life. Yeah, we were at the table, and one of your guests asked me, when did you start playing football? I was saying, I don't know. I mean, my first picture, and back in the days, we didn't have an iPhone or whatever for the young guys. I mean, we have a few pictures when I was a little kid. So one of my first pictures was I was 8 months old and holding a ball, soccer ball. But I don't know. I mean, for us in Italy, it's part of the life. You grow up. At some point, at 2-3 years old, they put you the ball in the feet, and you know.
Yeah, kind of like hockey here.
Exactly. Yeah. So with the team at 8 years old, and I need to stop because of accident at 9. But it's a passion, you know. What happened next? Broadcasting is it's something that I like, and I still connect with the world of football. But yeah, I miss the most play, of course, and it's more difficult doing broadcasting for me because it's more my natural thing, I guess.
Yeah, well, I've watched, I'm sure a lot of you out there have watched Alessandro do his television work, and I'll say, you're pretty damn good. So the way you break down a game. If soccer wasn't going to be your life, what do you think you'd be doing?
Oh, that is I really don't know. I mean, I wasn't that good studying, to be honest. I was good coping, you know, coping. Copiare? How do you say copiare? When you look somebody
Steve,
else.
Steve, where are you? I need you in the
okay,
interpreter.
that's kind of stuff. That was good. When I was in school, they asked me to do an essay. You know, what do you want to do when you get older? That kind of stuff that probably everybody did. And I wrote 3 jobs. One was electrician in honor of my father. My father was an electrician, so I guess it's something that you probably, you know, got along with. And got easier for me to learn from him, and so that's the first job. The second job was a chef. You see, because you like cooking? No, but because I like eating. So I say, because I like eating, if I know how to do it well, I mean, it's make more sense for me, right? So that's the reason behind the thing. And the third thing was a truck driver. You want to hear why, right? Yeah, truck driver, because in my mind, you know, I come from a very small town in the north, you know, so no chance to go further than 50 kilometers from my hometown in the summer for vacation, but that's it. That's my longest trip that I had. So in my mind was a truck driver, which is driving all around Italy. So you can visit people and places. So if stupid, I'm a truck driver, they're doing so much other stuff. They're not visiting countries or cities. But in my mind was, you know, if I do it, I can drive wherever I want and see every place that I want. And so that's, well, thanks God, didn't happen for us, you know, because I'm terrible in cooking, good at driving, yes. I think I'm good at driving.
Like Ted, right? So.
Yeah. Electrician, no, maybe no.
No?
No. Singing, yeah, very good. Nah. No, I'm happy that it went how it went. Yeah.
When did you think soccer could be a way of life for you? Did it come at a young age?
There was, that's some moment during my career, you know, when I was a little kid, you know, I was the best of my group. So I say, well, that's great. So then I moved to 13, I moved to Padova. That was a big move. I got problem the first year, didn't play that much. I was living alone by myself, so it was a big gap, you know, for that time especially. And then the following year, actually, I stayed there and I scored like tons of goals, and everything became, you know, easier for me. So that was a game changer. And then when I moved to Juve, that was another moment when, at 18, I moved to Juve, and I got the chance to go to the first team, and in the preseason. So it was really tough. I mean, I was small, not that I'm big now, but I was smaller. And that time, you know, when I go to the Serie A, there's a guy, you know, 1 meter and 19 centimeter and 95 kilos. So they're gonna burn you alive just walking around. So it's, but during that pre-season, it happened a couple of moments where I did something that I say, if from one hand I say, oh, these guys are very high, it's tough to reach that level. At the same time, when it happened those moments, you say, well, something's going on. Let's keep going. Let's see what's going on. So there's no specific moment. There's for sure these 3 steps definitely was something that put me in that situation where say I might be comfortable here. I think I can make it.
I think you did pretty good, eh, folks? Probably made a very good decision here. So,
thank you.
I think one of the there's probably several, but one of the defining moments of your career came back when Juve was demoted to the other division, and a lot of players decided to leave. You chose to stay. It showed commitment, it showed loyalty, and I think a lot of us out here really appreciate and admire for what you did that time. What was your thinking? What was your thinking and reasoning to stay back and stick with this team?
Well, that time between those 3 months when everything this started was just before the World Cup. We played the World Cup during these weird moments and situation. You know, talking about we were relegated in 3rd division and minus 30 points, and you know there were a lot of talking. Wasn't easy, but in the meantime we won the World Cup. So that's gratified myself a lot and my generation at that time, because we were close so many times, and I think we deserve it in terms of talent that we have on the team. And as as a human being as well, because you need to be on top level as a human being in order to achieve the top trophy. That's my thinking. So I was looking back, and so I was captain at Juve already for some years. At Juve already for 13 years. In myself, I say, you know what? I mean, I can't leave. I mean, I can't leave. I mean, what's going to happen? I mean, everybody's leaving. It was a situation very weird, to be honest. And so I say, I'm going to stay. That's something that I felt. I felt straight away, because when the owner called me, actually, and he asked me, "Ciao, Ale, what's going on?" I say, "Yeah, don't worry. I know why you're calling me, and I can tell you, I'm going to stay." Right. So I say to him before the World Cup, and I kept my words, and I'm happy about that. I'm happy about the choice that I made? Yes. Do I know that it's going to put me in a weird situation in order to achieve a new trophy? Yes, of course. But sometimes you choose. You know, I have a chance to play in every league and to compete, also to win every single thing that we're going on. So why not? It was a different dream. And I don't blame my teammates that left the team at all. It was a very weird moment. You know, we were really talking about third division at some point. So what can I say? I mean, in football, in sports, your career is very short, so you need to try to do the best. But they were also in different positions than mine, some of them. So, yeah, it was okay. I was okay. I'm happy about my choice, and I have no regrets, to be honest.
That's outstanding. And I think what happened, some players actually stayed, I think, because you chose to stay. So you were providing that tremendous leadership.
Yeah, some of my teammates stay with me. I don't know if they choose because of that or not, to be honest, but I'm super happy that, you know, Buffon and Camoranesi, Trezeguet, Nedved, these are the big, with me, the big five. They choose to stay. That's give us a lot of boost. At the beginning was tough, but then we made it. It was incredible year, yeah. Incredible. Yeah. But yeah, that's part of the thing, and I think gave me the possibility to experience something different, you know. Yeah. Some kind of things that we didn't see that much. We were playing Champions League games every day, and we went back in the second division, you know, with a different world. Yeah. It was good.
You alluded to it a little bit earlier. You mentioned the soccer is a little bit different today. Is it better today? And what are the significant changes you see in the game now?
First of all, it's different. I don't want to say that it's better or not. It's just different. There's many different things than before. You know, rules, as I told you, it's now it's very difficult for a defender, for example. You know, you cannot defend like before. You cannot use dirty stuff in order to stop the strikers. You cannot. Some of the penalties that we are seeing now for us, our old generation, looks, I mean, really, you know, like a little push is a penalty. Come on. So we are changing. We are swifting, right? And then I'm talking about big games, you know, not other leagues, but there's a lot of things that are putting on in a good way. I mean, now you see everybody playing a perfect pitch. Back in the day, it wasn't like this. I mean, we were playing some dirty because of they didn't take care of the field like before. Or, for example, other things. I mean, I tell you this one. When I started Juve the first year, beside the players, we were 5 people on the coaching staff. So Trapattoni the first year, and then assistant coach, goalkeeper coach, another assistant, and conditional training. So that was all the staff that we were. And 1 doctor and 2 physiotherapists. That's it. So in total was 8 people. Sure. Now Juve, the same situation, have at least 40, 50 people.
Yeah.
That, you know,
so it's grown.
like 8 just conditioner coaches, different doctors, different, you know, there every day. I'm not talking about people that are coming once in a while. So chiropractic, osteopathic, and psychologist, and because this is how it evolved football. It's just different, you know. So it's a huge change.
Yeah. Well, with all that, yeah.
I mean, if you are a young player like me, if you want to get a massage, you're going to wait 3 months. Because these poor 2 guys, I mean, they're taking care of the old guys, you know.
Yeah. Did you, just for some of the athletes that are here, and I know how hard our athletes work here, how hard did you have to work? Well, there wasn't much of an off season, but during your off season and maybe even during the season, how hard did you have to work away from the field, from the game, and just have workouts and just keep your I guess, a real good edge for your game?
So during the off season, not that much, because our off season is when I start playing the national team that become really at 19, 20 years old, you have just 3 weeks of off season. So those 3 weeks, you spend the first 2 weeks just to recover your muscle, your tendons and everything. And then the last week, you start doing something, but something light, because our pre-season usually is pretty long, 5, 6 weeks. So there's no point that during the pre-season you're doing some work. Then after a while, I hire a personal conditioner coach because I believe that, at some point I start believing, imagine in 2004, for example, as a striker, I keep you 3 strikers. As a striker, we were me, myself, Trezeguet, and Ibrahimovic. 32, Trezeguet was 28, if I remember well, Ibrahimovic 21. 3 different guys in terms of background, in terms of age, in terms of nationality, how you grow up, in which environment, even the quality. I was short and quick. Ibrahimovic was, big but still fast. Trezeguet was slow but incredible dynamics in terms of coordination. So how can we have the same preseason, the same workout? It doesn't make sense. They were 1.90, 173. It's 174. So it's different qualities. I was really good in aerobic stuff, like Trezeguet, but not like Ibrahimovic was different. So that time I say I need to analyze myself more, but that you do only if you want to improve yourself. If you want to improve, you start to find different ways. At least analyze different ways. Then it doesn't matter that, maybe you're not gonna go in that way, but at least you analyze. Is this something that make me better? Is this something that I can use? So from exercises to conditioner coach or psychologist or anything, a book, information. Now in football, in turn, say what is changed, you have this analysis, tech analysis that you can analyze your game from conditional parts. Where did you play? How many touches you have? How many passes I made to you instead of another teammates? So it's incredible, all the data that you can have. Yeah. So there's much more work in that way, but that's one of the things that change or I used to try to improve. It's again, it's part of our personal journey. I believe in that. Some other guys didn't believe it, but doesn't make them better or worse than me. It's just a different path.
So it comes to the decision, you retire. How tough was that for you to walk away from the game, or were you ready for it? Was that? Did you know that was the right time?
I don't think anybody that loves what they're doing are ready to give up.
Sure.
But of course, you know, age and other things, you know, make me choose that better that I stop. But if I was ready, who knows? I mean, you're not ready. I mean, there's a way to say, I don't know if we say that in Italy, that, you know, athletes die twice. You know, dies when, unfortunately, life takes you. But the other time that you die is when you stop doing what. And for us, this is incredible study also, especially in US about that. You know, when people retire, that is jumping so much problems, and in economics and relationship and other things. And in football, sometimes it's the same. We have some issue about that, and because you play dedicated only one thing, you know, and everything is connected with that one. You are in the different world. You know, you're floating. You're not taking care about things that's going on. Maybe your wife or your family taking care of your stuff, and then all of a sudden you have so much time to. What am I doing now? I mean, what am I thinking? I cannot think about how can I improve in the training or where are we going to fly next game. No, I'm home, and you need to restart. So if you not prepare yourself, you really jump. Some of our teammates got depressed or bankrupt. How is possible? Yeah, it's possible because for 15, 20 years you didn't think or train or learn something about real life. It's very important, the environment that you have around. Family and friends are very important.
The World Cup is being played here in North America, Canada, US, Mexico. By the way, we'll be able to watch Alessandro at work. He will be an analyst on one of the major networks, so make sure you tune in and watch Alexander do an outstanding job of giving expert.
Maybe I'm not sure yet. We didn't sign a contract, so.
We'll get you a contract. Tell him to call me. We'll take care of it. So.
Okay.
But you know what? If I know one thing, your brother can take care of it too. So, but he'll be working, folks. So, your thoughts on the Cup being here, 3 different countries, and you know, we're excited here in Canada, of course, to have our team in there. We're crying because Italy's still not there, but that's okay. We'll get over that. We'll work at it, like you said. And but how exciting will it be for the World Cup?
I'm excited and I'm curious as well. I was in Doha for the last World Cup. Incredible atmosphere, you know, everything in one city was very different. So this one is going to be completely different, you know, 3 countries, you know, 10 hours from one location to the other ones, time zone. So it's going to be different, but huge and amazing. For the first time, you have we're going to have more team than usually. Yeah. So the opportunity to more team to shine. And the first 2 weeks when you have a group stage, I think is the most beautiful part of the World Cup. Mm-hmm. When every team is here and everyone can show up and say, well, we're going to defend our country, we're going to play for our country. The proudest we can, the courage show up, and then it's a tournament. As I told you before, it's a tournament, 1 month tournament. Everything can happen in 1 month tournament. Of course, there's going to be some teams that are more prepared than other ones in terms of talent and in the backgrounds and clubs, you know, national team that are used to do that. But it's going to be a great moment. I mean, it's the most followed events in the world in terms of sports. So it has to be a good event. And I hope it's going to be a good event and in all perspective. So.
Any country stand out to you? Who do you think's got a real good shot at winning this?
Not Italy.
Not Italy. No, I'm sorry.
Portugal. Yeah, of course. Of course, Portugal. Yeah, slow down, slow down. You're not winning yet, but yeah, you have a chance. You have a chance. That's true. Portugal, Germany, Spain, France, England, Brazil, Argentina, and of course Portugal. I think these are for sure the one that everybody is looking forward to see because they have pretty much everything, and they're ready to win. That's the thing, and we're gonna have probably some surprise during the tournament. Some of them gonna fall off. As I tell you, in 1 month you need to be perfect, physically, mentally, chemistry. It's gonna be interesting one.
2030, maybe Italy, right?
2003?
2030?
30. Maybe what? I don't want to say nothing. I mean. Okay. Okay. Listen, Dom. When it happened the first time, everybody was shocked. Oh, what? I can't say that. You got me. The second time, say, no, unbelievable, unbelievable. The third time, say, really? We're that bad?
It's been pretty painful.
Who knows what's going to happen? I mean, I wish, I trust a lot of what happened in Italy, and we need definitely something good to happen in terms of change and discover again our talents and move in the right direction. And I hope we're going to make it. You know, it happened many times that we went so deep and bad that things bring us together. You know, it happened in 1982 with the World Cup that we won. Actually, there was a scandal of betting and other stuff. It happened in 2006 as well. You know, we were in the middle of a tsunami. I hope we're gonna be like this soon.
Well, we got to get back in, that's for sure. Alessandro, can't thank you enough for being here tonight. What a true honor. And again, you brought this ceremony. Everybody's always talking to me, and they do say, well, how are you going to make it better next year? I'm not going to, folks. It's, I don't know if it gets better than Alessandro Del Piero.
You're too kind, thank you.
But truly, it's been a pleasure spending time with you and getting to know you a little bit. I'm very humbled by it, and congratulations on everything you've accomplished in your life up to this point, your family, your soccer career, your broadcasting career. You're just a true example of what I think a lot of us would want to be, and certainly you're the example and the inspiration for a lot of people. Please continue doing that for us, and safe journeys, because I know you travel all over the world, but hopefully all your journeys are safe.
Thank you very much. Thank you for inviting me here to make it happen, to you, to your staff, your family, and I mean, it's great. I'm happy that I participate in this kind of events and saw you all, and thank you and good luck for all the athletes and all of you. I mean, you are an incredible community, and especially stay quiet like this when I'm talking. It's very unique. I'm impressed. It's not happening often around the world, and I mean, looking forward to see you in the after party that is going to be at Dom House.
Yeah.
Did you already give them your address? Or?
Thanks, Alessandro. I appreciate that.
I don't know how we're going to fit everybody, but
well,
did you rent something? I mean,
no,
a park or
actually,
something?
We're partying just above your room, so you're going to...
Party in my room?
Up just above
we
your
can't
room.
say all these things. Dom, I mean...
Sorry. Where's Davide? Davide, we need maybe
Forget.
We'll end up in Davide's.
Besides joke, I really appreciated what you did and what you did for me, guys. I'm happy that I made it, and we made it. And thank you very much again for your warm welcome and for your applause. And
ladies and gentlemen, Alessandro Del Piero.
So, Alessandro, please stay put on the stage just for a minute. We've got a couple of special presentations for you. We're going to start off by welcoming Roberto De Ponte, Alessandro Pazze and Dan Spada from the Juventus Official Fan Club for a special presentation.
Hello, everyone. I'm Roberto De Ponte, president of the Juventus Official Fan Club Windsor. On behalf of our club, we would like to extend a heartfelt thank you to the WESPYs for giving us this incredible opportunity to be here tonight. I would also like to take a moment to sincerely thank all of our JOFC Windsor members. Your passion, loyalty, and unwavering support are the foundation of everything we do, and we are proud to represent you here this evening. We are truly honored to present Alessandro with a few gifts that represent our city, and in collaboration with Visit Detroit, Juventus's main sponsor, we are also proud to present Ale with a custom Detroit Pistons jersey. To all the outstanding athletes, coaches, and sports personalities in attendance, we wish you continued success and all the very best in your future achievements. Thank you.
Thanks, Roberto. And now, from Chiba, please welcome Joe Balsamo and Peter Mastromatea.
Daniel Tosh, my first.
Thank you, everyone. And so, on behalf of Chiba Windsor, Canadian Italian Business and Professional Association, we would like to offer an honorary membership to Alessandro Del Piero. So, thank you.
Thank you, Peter. Thank you, Joe. And now we have one more very special gift for Alessandro. Something that's a big part of the WESPY Awards from Barron Championship Rings. And we're going to trust Dominic Papa to share this with Alessandro right now.
As what has become tradition here at the WESPYs, we like to present them with gift of our own. And it's become quite a significant part of the night for us. And thanks to Barron's Championship Ring for their tremendous partnership with this. And they do such a great job for everybody. What we normally do is we give an honorary, not an honorary, but a gold diamond ring to our keynote speaker. So on behalf of the WESPYs, Barron Championship Rings, Alessandro, we'd like to present you with this gold diamond ring. We hope you'll wear it during the broadcast and flash it a little bit, but let's take it out.
We'll be right back to the 19th Annual WESPY Awards, sponsored in part by St. Clair College, Molson, Caesars Windsor, and Barron Championship rings.
Daniel Tosh, my first farewell tour, June 25th, the Coliseum at Caesars Windsor.
This is how I come up with material. I rant to my friends and my family, my inner circle, and when they hate every word coming out of my mouth, I know it's ready.
June 25th, live at the Coliseum at Caesars Windsor. Tickets are on sale now. Don't miss your chance to see Daniel Tosh.
Hey everyone, it's Mike Haycock from AM 800 Mornings with Mike and Meg. And as some of you know, proud resident of LaSalle, once in a while, like to go to Detroit, catch a ball game, or go to the Lions game over at Ford Field. And when I do, I take the tunnel. I know some of you would argue the other way is faster, but it's not. I've gone ahead, I've done all the legwork. The tunnel is faster, easier, and cheaper. Another thing I'm a big fan of. Well, there you have it, 19 minutes. How easy was that from LaSalle to the toll booths here at the tunnel? One tunnel, two cities, zero hassle. Forward down the field, go Lions. Made it to the tunnel so quickly, I have time to go to the duty-free shop.
We know there are a lot of choices for business today. We know how to get your brand out to the masses. We would like you to think of us first when it comes to digital advertising. We have a direct connection to the online social media marketplace. We have thousands of hours of broadcast experience to help you share your message. We know Windsor Essex. We know who is looking for you. We are We. Digital.
I'm sorry. I was gonna step over.
Excuse me. Can everybody please get back to their seats? We still have more awards to take care of. We've got some special awards. And please, everyone, please just get back to your seats.
Welcome back to the 19th Annual WESPY Awards, sponsored in part by Stuart Fisher Financial, Landscape Effects, Rochester Golf, Spago Trattoria, and Can-Am Currency Exchange. I understand Kara Rowe has another great interview lined up in the Windsor Honda Interview Zone. Kara?
Yes, thanks, Patty. I'm here at the Windsor Honda Interview Zone with Daniel Hodair. Now, congratulations on the win tonight, the gymnastics win. What's really special about this is you won in 2019 as well. What makes tonight different, winning the WESPY Award?
Well, it's truly just an honor again. I've heard some great words tonight from Dominic and Alessandro that have been quite inspiring, and it's just really made this a special night for me.
Now, I recently heard that you retired. What's life like that? That was asked of Alessandro as well. It's very difficult when you're an elite athlete and you retire. That's your whole life. What's life like for you now?
Very busy. I am working full-time as an instructor therapist for children with autism, and I'm currently in my master's for counseling and psychotherapy.
Amazing. Well, congratulations on your past success, your current success, and future success.
Thank you so much.
All right, back to you, Patty.
Thanks, Kara. Hey, let's welcome back Dominic Papa for a special announcement.
Okay, we're in the stretch run, folks, and it's been a pretty great night, and it's going to become even more great with what we're going to be doing right now. So we mentioned earlier, of course, we saw a soccer great in Alessandro Del Piero, but we mentioned another soccer great being here tonight, Sasho Surovsky. And this year was decided because of the soccer theme that we needed to rename our soccer award. So the perfect choice was Sasho Surovsky. So I'm going to let the presentation start, and we're going to present the first ever Sasho Surovsky Soccer Award. Patty and Mark.
All right.
Set it up.
So who's ready for the soccer awards?
Sasho Surovsky Soccer, female. Isabel Barrett, University of Windsor Lancers. Avery Comartin, University of Windsor Lancers. Victoria Walsh, St. Clair College Saints.
Sasho Surovsky Soccer, male. Nico Fonteca, University of Windsor Lancers. Aaron Thwaites, St. Clair College Saints. Mateo Ventura, St. Clair College Saints.
Please welcome, representing our presenting partner, MBL LLP, Angelo Battisti. Also, Sasha and Alessandro.
The female recipient is Victoria Walsh, and the male recipient is Nico Fonteca.
Victoria has helped St. Clair make history by leading her team to their first provincial championship title in 37 years, scoring the winning goal in the final, 9 goals and 2 assists in 10 regular season games, then 5 goals and 2 assists in 4 playoff games. She has become the all-time leading scorer in the school history in women's soccer. Nico played for League One Wind City first team in addition to competing for the University of Windsor. His exceptional soccer skills helped him to be named the second team All-Star. Victoria Walsh and Nico Fonteca, Sasha Surovsky Soccer 19th Annual WESPY Award recipients.
Please welcome back Kara Rowe.
Oh, there we go. This next set of awards, these are our major awards. And as Alessandro was talking about, to be great, you have to work hard every single day. We have Coach of the Year, Male and Female Athlete of the Year, and Team of the Year. So not only are these very talented people who have worked hard every day, their level of sacrifice is second to none. They're up against very stiff competition, but they all came out on top, working endlessly and tirelessly. So we're gonna have some really great nominees through Mark and Patty with our 4 major awards.
Joel Quenville, Coach of the Year. Al Bernacchi, Windsor Junior Selects Baseball. Lori Horn-Klassen, Leamington Skating Club. Steve Vanini, St. Clair College Women's Soccer.
Please welcome from our presenting partner, Martindale Window and Door, Scott Martindale.
Good evening, everyone. Tonight's winner of Coach of the Year is Al Bernacchi.
Coach Al Bernacchi's been head coach of the Junior Selects since 2001. Under his leadership, the Junior Selects have qualified and appeared in 13 national championships, reaching the podium 12 times, with 4 gold medals, 5 silver, and 3 bronze. In 25 years, he's coached well over 250 U.S. and Canadian college players from Essex County, with over 20 of those players signing pro contracts over those years. Al Bernacchi, Coach of the Year, 19th Annual WESPY Award recipient.
Female Athlete of the Year, Anu Chan, Massey Secondary School, Windsor Legion. Anna Posey, Holy Name Secondary School. Ella Steele Douglas, Sandwich Secondary School, Border City Athletic Club. Victoria Walsh, St. Clair College Saints Soccer.
Please welcome from our presenting partner, Quinn Roofing, Ken Quinn.
Good evening. On behalf of Quinn Roofing Solutions, we'd like to congratulate all the nominees and all the athlete winners this evening. You've all done your city and your communities proud. I've got my two sons, Dane and Adam, to help me out with this.
Good evening. The Female Athlete of the Year award goes to Anna Posey.
Please read the card. Please reread the card.
Please reread your card.
Check the card, please.
Did I have a Steve Harvey moment? Annie Chan.
Thank you. Anu Chen.
The winner is Anu Chan, Massey Secondary School, Windsor Legion. With her track and field WESPY awards safely tucked away, we welcome Anu back to the stage to collect her second award of the night. Her athleticism allowed her to compete in U18 and U20 events in Ontario and Canada, and she set a new Canadian record in the U18 800 meters of 2:05.56. Anu Chan, Female Athlete of the Year, 19th Annual WESPY Award recipient.
Male Athlete of the Year, Matt Gannett, St. Clair College Saints Football. Marcus Law Heese, University of Windsor Lancers. Mason Tia, St. Clair College Saints. Jaden Trudell, Windsor Boxing Club.
Please welcome, representing our presenting partner, Mont's On Time Express, John Ferry.
Congratulations to all nominees. It is my pleasure to announce and congratulate the winner, Marcus Law Heese, University of Windsor, Volleyball.
Already a WESPY Award recipient tonight in the sport of volleyball, Marcus now extends his athleticism to capture the Male Athlete of the Year. He was also named an OUA First Team All-Star, the OUA Player of the Year, and U Sports First Team All-Canadian. Marcus Law Heese, Male Athlete of the Year, 19th Annual WESPY Award recipient. Once again, Mr. Dominic Papa.
All right. Our last award of the year, always one of the biggest ones, the Team of the Year. Of course, Alessandro earlier talked about teamwork, preparation, things like that. Winning this award is pretty significant, and it takes a real special group of athletes. The 3 nominees this year just were all incredible. Again, very tough decision for our committee. They did literally pull their hair out on this one, but one team came out in the end. They had an incredible season. They accomplished the best that they can in their sport. I don't want to give too much away, but let's finish off the night on a great note. And again, if I don't get a chance, thank you for coming tonight. You made the night so special. Without you, this just doesn't happen. So thank you to all of you for making this a good night. Mark and Patty, let's set it up and let's get going for the
Team of the Year. St. Clair College Women's Soccer. University of Windsor Men's Volleyball. Windsor Selects Junior Baseball.
Please welcome from our presenting partner, JP Thompson Architects Limited, Colin McDonald.
Congratulations to everyone tonight. It's been an honor to be here. The winner of this award is the Windsor Junior Selects Baseball.
The Windsor Junior Selects finished 2025 with an overall record of 32-16. Their record in the Ontario eliminations was 4-2. Their record in the Canadian National Championship in Halifax was 7-0. In the National Championship, they allowed only 11 runs in 7 games. In the medal rounds, they allowed only 2 runs in 3 games, including the 2-0 shutout in the gold medal game against host Nova Scotia. Only one pitcher of 10 on the staff was a senior. They finished in 2nd place in the regular season in the Can-Am Senior Baseball League as well. Windsor Selects Junior Baseball Team of the Year.
One more time, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Dominic Papa.
Okay, I'm tired, folks. Alessandro actually just offered, he said, let's say hello to everybody and let's do this again. I said, no, we're going home. So, again, thank you. Please, again, the sponsors you see in that book, support them. That's the group that makes this happen for us every year. You know, give them your business. So, thank you to the Kubota Club, an outstanding job again this year. Really appreciate their assistance. And to everybody that came, I can't thank you enough. It's been just so special tonight. So drive home safely. We'll get together again next year, and we'll have some more fun and celebrate Windsor and Essex County sports. Take care and have a good night, everybody.
We're going to have the raffle prize in just a moment, so get your tickets ready. We'll announce that number shortly.
You want to announce that one?